Good day, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Newsbeat. I'm Emma Anderson. The snow was melted, but HOGU held its first virtual learning day last week due to inclement weather. The new policy is a method to continue delivering high-quality instruction even during winter weather. The university adopted this new policy at the beginning of the spring semester. Dr. Laramie Dennis, HOGU's Vice President for Academic Administration, says the use of virtual learning days minimizes the disruption to classroom learning. HOGU plans to implement virtual learning days after Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday courses have been missed 2 times due to weather. Dr. Dennis says HOGU instructors are well prepared for virtual learning days due to pivoting to virtual learning last spring. The decision to use virtual learning days will be communicated using the same methods for inclement weather, including the school's alert system, the website, and social media accounts. Information will also be posted to local news platforms. The month of February is known as American Heart Month. It's a time to bring awareness to heart-related issues. For one local family, the issue of CHD, or congenital heart defects, is something that they think about year-round, not just during February. According to the CDC, congenital heart defects are the most common types of birth defects, but babies born with the conditions are living longer and healthier lives. 4-year-old Cash Daniels from New London, Missouri is proof of that. Here's that story.
It's Heart Month, and for one Missouri family, their son's heartbeat has been a constant reminder of God's faithfulness. This is Cash Daniels. 2 days after Cash was born, he was diagnosed with tetralogy of Fallot, a critical congenital heart disease that affects 1 in 2,500 babies each year in the U.S.
He was diagnosed bilateral club feet before birth, and then after birth, he was diagnosed with tetralogy of Fallot, heart disease.
Despite his diagnosis and the many challenges he's had to face, Cash is a happy, energetic, and ornery 4-year-old boy.
And he is the happiest kid I've ever met. Just happy, loves, just an ornery. He's very ornery.
But there were many times when Cash's life was uncertain.
Not too long into it, we had some difficulties, and we were told that we were miscarrying and that Cash was dead. I told my wife, I said, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready to believe that. And that there was tough. Not long after that, we had a heartbeat.
And the journey was anything but easy.
We got a call one morning at, it was me and the 3 kids, and we were about 25 minutes away from the hospital. And they had to do CPR, and he had something stop breathing on him, and I was 25 minutes away, and I had my 3 kids, and so I couldn't get there.
At 3 months old, Cash had open heart surgery. From then on, Cash has continued to defy the odds.
First thing we were told, he's dead. Then he lived. We were told that he's not going to ever be able to drink liquids by himself. He drinks liquids. He's not going to be able to eat. He eats food. He's not going to be able to walk, and he walks. We were told one thing after another. This is not going to happen, and that ornery little kid made it happen.
He has got such willpower, like to just thrive. Like, I have never seen anybody overcome everything he has been through and laugh and have a great time.
It's been amazing that he's been able to overcome.
Throughout their journey, the Daniels have continued to look to God for comfort in their time of need.
God was in it because it was very hard for us, but I had this peace come over me that I just knew God was in control and everything was going to be okay.
There is a peace that passes all understanding. We know that. And it's easy to say that when you're happy, but when you have that peace, you just know.
For more information on congenital heart disease, visit www.heart.org. Reporting for Newsbeat, I'm Alex Shipley.
It's estimated that 1.4 million adults in the United States are living with a congenital heart defect. For HOGU student McKenna Maskey, that means that even after 3 major surgeries, she still has 2 yearly checkups that can sometimes be scary. But she says she relies on her faith during those uncertain times. With more on that story, here is Leighton Allen.
HLGU junior McKenna Maskey is studying psychology with hopes of becoming a counselor.
I have HLHS, which stands for hypoplastic left heart syndrome.
But the journey to becoming a college student has had its challenges. Maskey was born with a serious heart condition.
I was born without a left ventricle, and then at birth they had to do a series of 3 surgeries, or like 3 major ones, to remap my heart so it could work around it.
Maskey says her family has been a strong support system during her medical journey.
My parents definitely, and my family, have been very encouraging.
Maskey says her parents were there for the more traumatic experiences, and her community was also supportive.
Because all the people that are from my church, they've again known me since I was like a little kid, so knowing that they have been praying for me and have been like, they're supporting my family, like that's really sweet and really motivational and helpful.
Maskey says it's important to be aware about congenital heart disorders. 1 out of 3,841 babies born in the United States each year are born with the same condition as Kenna.
I think it's important because it affects a lot more people than at least I realized. So it's good to keep that in mind.
Reporting for Newsbeat, I'm Leighton Allen.
In other news, 7 Brides for 7 Brothers is coming to the Roland Fine Arts Theater April 8th through 10th. Director of Theater Sabrina Brookshire is excited to bring 7 Brides for 7 Brothers to the stage. She hopes to keep theater alive with in-person seating at the musical.
And one of my favorite things about watching a production come to life on stage is getting to see the audience reaction. And I'm watching the performance, yes, but I'm also watching our audience, and so it's so enjoyable for me to be able to see our audience find satisfaction and entertainment.
Brookshire says that she is excited to direct the musical and to put HOGU's stamp on the performance. The musical was scheduled to take place last spring, but due to COVID-19, the performance was rescheduled. 7 Brides for 7 Brothers will run April 8th through 10th. Tickets are limited due to social distancing guidelines. Only half of the auditorium will be seated for the live shows. If you would like tickets, Brookshire says it's important to reserve them early. You can call or email the box office. That information is on the bottom of your screen. And finally, HOGU will be hosting its first day of giving on April 15th and 16th. There will be some opportunities for matching gifts by donors during specific hours. Director of Alumni Relations and Development, Lauren Yaus, says this event will be a great opportunity.
And it's a 24-hour giving challenge that's going to start noon on the 15th and end at noon on the 16th. And it's pretty much all virtual. So everything's going to be email, e-newsletters, social media, and it's going to be fun. We're going to challenge all of our givers to make 240 new gifts in 24 hours.
Yao says she is looking forward to engaging new people during the virtual event. Some areas of need include student scholarships and some specific needs in the Fine Arts program. Information regarding the event will be released via HOGU social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Well, that's it for this edition. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Emma Anderson.